Frederick Charles Willard is an American actor, comedian, and writer. He is best known for his roles in the Rob Reiner mockumentary film This Is Spinal Tap, the Christopher Guest mockumentary films Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show, A Mighty Wind, For Your Consideration, and Mascots, and the Anchorman films.
He is an alumnus of the Second City. He was nominated for the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Talk Show Host for his role as host of What's Hot, What's Not. He also received 3 Emmy nominations for his recurring role on the TV series Everybody Loves Raymond. In 2010, he was nominated for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series for his appearances on Modern Family.
Willard was born and raised in Shaker Heights, Ohio. His father, also named Fred Willard, worked at the financial department of a bank. His father died when he was 12 years old. He graduated from the Kentucky Military Institute in 1951.
Willard's stage career began when he moved to New York in the late 1950s. His initial work included a production of Desperate Hours at a local YMCA where he worked with future comedy partner Vic Greco. They later performed under the moniker Willard and Greco in the Greenwich Village area. The comedy team found some success touring, and made appearances on The Dean Martin Show, The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, and The Tonight Show. The group was offered roles in the television series Get Smart as well as The Carol Burnett Show, but these offers fell through due to management and the departure from the team by Vic Greco respectively. The team officially broke up in 1968.
Willard's film debut was in the 1967 exploitation film Teenage Mother. Willard reports that the audience at one screening of the film booed when his character interrupted an attempted sexual assault of the female lead character.
One of his earliest jobs was at the Second City, Chicago, where he shared the stage with Robert Klein and David Steinberg. He was a founding member of the improvisational comedy group Ace Trucking Company. Fellow members of Ace included Michael Mislove and Bill Sologa. They performed sketches on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson over 50 times and appeared regularly on This Is Tom Jones.
Willard achieved wider fame in 1977 and 78 as Martin Mull's sidekick and announcer, Jerry Hubbard, on the Mary Hartman spin-offs Fernwood Tonight, Forever Fernwood, and America Tonight, which parodied the nighttime talk shows of the day. He was an original cast member of the NBC series Real People in 1979, and again from 1981 to 1983. He played Tom Osborne in the 1987 Academy Award-winning short film, Ray's Male Heterosexual Dance Hall. From 1987 to 1989, he starred as a bartender/straight man in Sid and Marty Krofft's DC Follies, and was host to the Krofft Puppets, portraying political figures of the time.
Willard hosted the talk show What's Hot, What's Not, which aired from 1985 to 1986 and earned him a Daytime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Talk Show Host.
In 1990, Willard hosted the cable TV show Access America on the HA Comedy Network. As part of that show, he appeared September 21, 1990, on episode No. 7 of the cult public access television show Decoupage with Summer Caprice. In 1995, Willard reunited with his Fernwood co-star playing Scott, the romantic partner of Mull's character Leon Karp, on Roseanne. The couple married in the episode December Bride, and Scott became a recurring character during the series' final 2 seasons. That same year, Willard guest starred in 3 episodes of Sister, starring Tia and Tamara Mowry. Willard played Carl Matushka, a teacher at Roosevelt High who often spoke popular teenage slang terms in order to sound cool to his students. Willard voiced travel agent Wally Kogan in the 1999 episode Sunday, Cruddy Sunday for The Simpsons. From 2001 to 2002, he played the father of 5 children on Maybe It's Me. He has also guest starred in an episode of The Weird Al Show. He and Mull joined up again for the mockumentary The History of White People in America. He played Mayor Deeds in Roxanne, starring Steve Martin.
Willard has appeared in several Christopher Guest films, such as A Mighty Wind, in which he played Mike LaFontaine, a character known for his catchphrase, "Et what happened?" Best in Show, in which he portrayed Buck Laughlin, a dog show announcer who offered up an unending stream of bad jokes and off-color comments. Waiting for Guffman, in which he played Ron Albertson, a travel agent who performs in amateur stage productions with his wife. This is Spinal Tap, in which he played a lieutenant on the military base where Spinal Tap play, and For Your Consideration is an obnoxious entertainment television show anchor. For his performance in Waiting for Guffman, he received an American Comedy Award nomination and a Screen Actors Guild nomination for Funniest Supporting Actor. He received the Boston Film Critics Award, an American Comedy Award, a Sierra Award, and a tribute from AFI for his portrayal as Buck Laughlin in Best in Show. He also appeared in American Wedding, and as KVWN news director Ed Harkin in Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Willard had a recurring role as Hank McDougal on the later seasons of CBS's Everybody Loves Raymond. He was nominated for an Emmy Award for his role in 2003, 2004, and 2005. Willard was also the host of a VH1 documentary series called Totally Obsessed about people obsessed with their hobbies. He appears as Captain Ribmanman in episode 21 of Channel Frederator, a podcast from Kansas. Willard also landed a role on Family Guy as Dave Campbell, the father of a nudist family. Willard also voiced Officer Brown in King of the Hill and made an appearance on That 70s Show. Willard appeared in 100 sketches on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, as a government official, businessman, or other authority figure who is always drinking. In 2006, he voiced Dad in the Academy Award-nominated animated film Monster House. He also hosted Saturday Night Live in 1978 and appeared twice on MAD-TV.
He was the voice of a clueless companion to a lazy robot in one episode of the series Dexter's Laboratory and guest starred on the Adult Swim cartoon Tom Goes to the Mayor. He acted in the Cartoon Network movie Reanimated and played Vala Aldoran's father in an episode of Stargate SG-1 in 2007. He appeared in 2 episodes of the Adult Swim program Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job. He has also starred as the Boogeyman in an episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and reprised his role in the movie Billy and Mandy's Big Boogie Adventure. His final appearance as Boogie occurred in Billy and Mandy, Wrath of the Spider Queen. In 2007, he made a guest appearance on the children's TV series Come On Over. He has also guest starred on an episode of The Boondocks, providing the voice of Joe Petto.
Willard was cast as a sportscaster in the television series Back to You, which premiered on the Fox network on September 19, 2007. He played Shelby Forthright, the CEO of the Biden Large Corporation, in the first ever live-action speaking segments by Pixar in the animated film WALL-E.
Willard completed a sold-out run of Fred Willard, Alone at Last, advertised as a one-man show but actually featuring a cast of 12, and received Los Angeles Artistic Director Awards for Best Comedy and Best Production. Willard has several stage roles to his credit, including off-Broadway performances in Little Murders, directed by Alan Arkin, and ARF, directed by Richard Benjamin. His regional roles include Call Me Madam in Chicago and the musicals Promises, with Jason Alexander, and Anything Goes with Rachel York, both in Los Angeles. He starred in Wendy Wasserstein's Isn't It Romantic and off-Broadway in Elvis and Juliet.
On October 5, 2008, he hosted the Nickelodeon Fido Awards.
Willard played Frank Dunphy, father of Phil, in several episodes of the show Modern Family. For his performance, he was nominated at the 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series. On September 16, 2011, Willard was honored as Pioneer in Comedy at Burbank International Film Festival.
In 2012, he played Al Kaiser in Rob Reiner's film The Magic of Belle Isle. In 2013, he starred in The Birder alongside Tom Cavanaugh, a film centered around a mild-mannered birder that seeks revenge on a younger rival after losing the highly coveted head of ornithology position at the national park. Willard has appeared in characters on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Pacific Pioneer Broadcasters presented Willard with the Art Gilmore Career Achievement Award at their celebrity luncheon on June 19, 2015.
Willard joined Ed Begley Jr. and Michael McKean for the HBO documentary-style comedy Family Tree from Christopher Guest.
On August 10, 2018, Willard made a special guest appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, reprising his role from a 1970s television pilot for an unmade series called Space Force, in light of President Donald Trump's announcement that he will create a Space Force for the United States military. Since the sketch, Willard began making guest appearances on the show on a frequent basis, often portraying comedic, misguided characters parodying current news topics that Jimmy would interview live via satellite. Most notable characters include the ghosts of Fred Trump and George Washington, a Trump-supporting Santa Claus, and Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
On October 23, 2019, it was announced that Willard was cast as Fred Naird in the upcoming Netflix comedy series, Space Force.
Willard married Mary Lavelle in 1968. She died on July 13, 2018. They have a daughter, Hope, and a grandson, Freddie.
On July 18, 2012, Willard was arrested on suspicion of engaging in a misdemeanor lewd act in an adult theater on Santa Monica Boulevard and was brought to the Los Angeles Police Department's Hollywood station. However, there was no proof of any misconduct and no charges were filed. Despite this, PBS fired Willard from Market Warriors immediately following his arrest, and Markel Wahlberg replaced him on the show. In an appearance on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon shortly thereafter, Willard stated that the incident was very painful and very embarrassing, but that he did nothing wrong. Willard was subsequently required to take a sex education diversion program.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.